Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Angelo coming at you with a new video today. The topic is AI, and do I think that AI could possibly take over the trades and become the workers? That's a good question. I think personally, in my opinion, eventually this could definitely be the case, but I don't think it'll be for a while, and I also don't think that AI would completely eliminate the workforce. First of all, when you think about the trades, you have your carpenters, you have your framers, you have your electricians, plumbers, you have pipe fitters, you have all these millwrights, you have all these kind of trades, elevator technicians, the list goes on and on. And you really can't just say one trade is going to not be replaced by AI. I think if one can, I think all of them can. And as an electrician, it's hard to say because I would like to have a job by the year 2035, but the reality is AI is growing at an alarming rate to where it's doing things we thought weren't possible. And I see a lot of things on social media saying that the trades are protected from AI. And I think that's a load of bullshit. I think contractors that own these huge construction companies will do anything they can to reduce labor costs. And so that when you have something like, sorry, my dog was eating a rock. I had to get it. So when you think about these construction companies who have all these kind of labor costs and everything, they're gonna do anything in their power to be able to reduce that labor cost. So when I see people saying, oh, AI is never going to take over the trades, I don't think that's true. I think at some point there's going to be an implementation of AI, whether it's for planning of construction, buildings, building prints, or literally the labor itself, like with robots. I think when you think about AI imaging and how you can just put a prompt in and it just generates an image, what's to say an AI machine that has a camera can't completely analyze their surroundings and be able to fish wire through a wall or put a plumbing pipe through a wall, due to all of the different analytical processes that go through that machine, the same ones that we use every day when we use ChatGPT. And I think at some point it's going to be able to just know what's what, and it'll be able to pretty much know its surroundings just as good as we do. So I think at some point, maybe not for the next 10 years, 20 years, maybe even 30 years, we won't have something like that. And I'm sure there would be a huge outcry from the trade community if there's anything like this, because this is how people put food on the table for their families. And if the trades get overrun by robots, there will be a hell of a lot less jobs in America. I mean, the labor force, the skilled trades make up a large majority of the jobs in America. So I think there would be plenty of protests, plenty of backlash for something like this. But eventually people will accept it, and people will use it for their houses, for their commercial buildings, for skyscrapers. People will use this they'll use AI for pretty much everything because it cuts costs. And the world we live in today, that's like the most important thing when it comes to running a business is profitability. And when you're running a construction business, and you're putting a bid in for a house, let's say, you want to have the lowest bid you can. You want to have the bid to where you can maximize your profit from that build. And if you're able to have a low bid while also, not paying anyone to do it, then you're going to win that bid, because the customer is not going to want to pay someone else for their labor, physical human labor, and it's going to be a lot larger of a bid. So yeah, if you think about it that way. But if I were to talk about like certain trades that are more prone for this, I would say, no offense if you're like a framer, a concrete guy, a bricklayer, but these trades are a little easier and a little less complex than, let's say, an electrician, a plumber. I mean, let's just be honest. Those trades are just simpler. They're definitely harder. They're definitely way harder than being an electrician or plumber. I would say being a roofer, concrete, like those guys are literally the cream of the crop when it comes to the trade community. But when it comes to like actually complex issues that you're dealing with every single day, mathematics, as an electrician myself, like calculating like loads and all that stuff, it definitely is a little more complex, and I would say AI might take a little bit longer to be able to do those trades than it would be to, be a framer. Like a robot becoming a framer, all you're really doing is you're nailing wood to wood, and you're measuring out the premise, measuring out how far you need to put a certain stud. I mean, it's not that complex, really. It's hard work. I'm not taking anything away from it, but it's not that complex. So yeah, my final thought, like, I think it's inevitable. I think when it comes to any job, it's inevitable. I mean, AI has already taken over certain jobs right now. It's been for like a decade or two. I mean, if you're thinking about like warehouses or manufacturing plants, like AI has already taken over. They've already implemented machines to, boost the manufacturing of certain products. So it's already been here. It's just a matter of when is it going to leak over to other occupations. So we're going to have to see, and I think not for a while, but I think it's pretty much inevitable at this point. And I know a lot of people in the trade community would not like to hear that, but that's just my 2 cents on it. I think it's just going to happen, and it's a matter of how we deal with it. If there's a way to stop it, then maybe we can, but I'm saying it's inevitable that people are going to want to start using AI for these certain trades. And I'm saying it's completely plausible and possible to do so, but I'm not saying it's going to happen. But I'm saying people are going to use it, and we'll see if it's widespread. It might be. It might go across the entire United States. Like, that might be the new thing, is to use robots instead of humans to maximize profit. All right, guys, put in the comments what you think. Appreciate it.